welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am a little bit red. I went overboard yesterday. I forgot to reapply my sunscreen. But today we are going to do the third installment of the random generator, I guess, for my makeup. So we're going to leave it to chance. I have my makeup in a spinning wheel and we're going to see what we're going to put on my face because I haven't done obviously my makeup today and I've been wanting to do this again. Every time it's been super fun. Even when we randomize an eyeshadow palette, I will then do a palette style bingo on that eyeshadow palette. So everything is going to be random unless it's a total disaster and then I have to fix it. But anyway, we're doing that. I do like to do these and this will be the third month in a row. And I just feel like I'm going to do this every single month unless you guys absolutely start hating it. But all right, so what we're going to do first is we are going to decide which primer we're going to use. So I am just going to spin the little lovely wheel here. I have put SPF on now. And so we're going to use the Gloss Gods primer, which is actually quite a moisturizing primer. So I'm not mad. This is the Skinderella priming potion. It's smoothing and calming. I have actually also, I know I said I wasn't going to do it and it was out of stock, but it came back into stock. I have picked up their whole skincare range. And it should be on its way very soon to me. So it's just like a cream primer and I'm excited to try that. I know a lot of people are sick of me talking about this brand, but I don't know, I'm just curious, okay? I'm curious, I wanted to try it, so that will be coming next. But because I had a little bit too much sun yesterday, it's actually kind of nice that I have a moisturizing primer. Because I definitely got a little bit too much on my forehead and my nose, and my partner kept telling me, you know, Gabby, you're very red. And I said, well, have you seen your face? You're very red too. We both got very red yesterday. Easy one. I like that we started off with a really nice one. I think because I have a tan, the foundation is going to be a little bit of a tricky one if I get a foundation that is way too pale for me. So anyway, we're going to go with foundation. Just going to go through the steps of what I normally would typically do. So we're going to go with the Misha Cushion. Didn't I have this one already? And I feel like we already had this in one of the other videos that I did. But anyway, this is the Magic Cushion from Misha. This is pretty light, but we're going to go in with it again. I feel like I'm kind of running out of product, but maybe it's just in my head. Yeah, this is going to be way too pale for me. Like I push in and I don't think that much comes out. Actually, no, I'm a liar. A lot of products still here. Okay. I don't want to put too much on. So we're just gonna... Ooh, I'm excited. I'm wondering which eyeshadow palette it's gonna be. I want to have something that's kind of fun and that could be a little bit maybe creative depending on which shades are pulled. I don't know. I'm excited. I like doing these videos because I don't know what's going to happen. Oh yeah, this is definitely too pale. Look at me. Oh my gosh, this is way too pale. Okay, so yeah. Just going to go in like this and we're going to need a bronzer for sure. Okay, concealer. Let's see. There might be, I did pick up some new items last month. I don't think I added them into the wheel. So I'm going to use my ABH concealer. Perfect. I actually am using this in my Shop My Stash. And I think I will be rolling it into my Project Pan because I really want to finish this. But this one I'm already using. I've been using for the last week. So kind of cool that it's picked this one. I think I'll put a little bit more on my skin. Just, you know, because why not? Am I going to get lucky again? I feel like every time I've done this, I've gotten pretty lucky with the products. But I also think that I like mostly everything in my collection, so it's hard to go wrong. Because when I declutter, I basically, you know, I really do try to just keep items that I like and get rid of items that I don't like. I don't really like holding on to things just to hold on to them. Or at least I'm trying to be better at that. Wouldn't be mad if we got a cream bronzer for sure, but let's see. We have bronzers. See what we get. The Glamshop. Oh, this is a good one. I really like this one. This is part of, this is their Glam Luxe range, and it is like a marbled bronzer, but it's a little bit satin-like. I wouldn't say it's shimmery, but it's quite satin, and it's very, very nice. So this is definitely going to help us bronze up for sure. It's not too pigmented too, so you can definitely build it up. I mean, there is pigment obviously, but it's a really nice, almost kind of a cool tone, but not really. I think it's just a really nice neutral bronzer. So if you're kind of not wanting to have those orangey terracotta bronzers or even a red bronzer, this is actually a really nice one because I think it pulls very neutral. It's fine. My nose is still quite red. I can't get away with the nose. The nose is going to be red. Maybe I could put a little bit of this just here, just the concealer, and just maybe make it a little bit less red. Did that do anything? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, let's do eyeshadow. Should we do eyeshadow? I want to do eyeshadow first before I do blush. And let's pick. So we're going to do palette bingo. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm hoping it's a good one. Glamshop Nugatowa. Okay, interesting. I have not used this palette at all this year, and I pulled it from my Shop My Stash. This is the palette. This is more neutral, but it is a good one. And we're gonna pull 5 shades. I mean, I know exactly what I would typically do with this palette. It's just beautiful. Not super colorful. So if all of you wanted colorful ones, unfortunately we did not get a colorful one, but it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna go with this one here because I've done 1, 2. So I've done 4, 8, 9, 10. So this one, oh, I can't say that, but this is more like a satin. It's a dark kind of mauvey purple, like that. Really nice, but I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's like a mauvey purple. It's a dark mauvey purple. Okay, so that's the first one. Then the second one is going to be number 2, which is going to be this one right here, which is obviously a nice inner corner shade like that. Both of these are not some of the special shades. There are some obviously special shades in here, but those are very more like shimmer satin type shades. And then we have number 10 again. We don't need that one. We had number 5. Oh, we're just getting boring ones. I hope I get a special shade. We're gonna go for this one. I'm not saying the shade names because I don't know how to. I don't think I've ever even gone into this one, have I? Very, very cool tone, that one right there. Then we need 2 more. Number 9. So what is it? 8, 9. So this one down here. Again, I'm missing all of these special shades. Maybe I'll do 6 just to add in. Oh, this is kind of coppery. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. You're not going to see it on my hand. Okay. Okay. Last one. 2. We've done 2. 3. Oh, what? Boring. This one right here. No! I can't go into this palette and not use a special shade. I'm going to roll again. I'm going to try to do 6. Let's do 6. Okay, 1 more. 12. We got this one. It's not giving it to me. Okay. All right. Whatever. Okay. We're just going to go in with this. It's fine. It's fine. Such a shame because I would have loved to go into one of these 3, just any of them. Maybe we still will, but this is the color story, a very neutral, kind of cool tone, but then there is some warmth here. So I will start with the lightest one, which is going to be this one right here. Such a shame I'm going into this. And I just feel like Glamshop, just beautiful eyeshadow. And I'm going into all of the quote unquote boring ones, but it's fine. If you don't like really super like sparkly special shades, maybe this will be fine. But yeah, how could that happen? So this one is just blending in to my skin, which is fine. I'm gonna go into this one now. Again, I can't say any of these names. This one is a very, very cool tone. Maybe put this on, where am I gonna put this? I guess just over the lid. Don't really know what I'm doing. There's a lot of mattes. I feel like this shade and the other shade are not needed. Like one of the two would have been fine. I don't need both of them because they're really just not doing anything. They're not complementing each other at all. They're just both starting shades, basically, for me at least. I mean, this is pretty basic. I'm gonna go into this one here, and I'm gonna put this mostly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my NYX glitter because I want this to pop a little, and I just don't think that these shades are exciting enough on their own. So I'm just gonna like, I want something to sparkle on my eyes. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of this. Because these are satin shades, and I just don't think it's gonna look very interesting if I don't try to make them look as interesting as possible. So go back into that one. Yeah, see, it sparkles just a little bit more. Like there's just a little bit more of an oomph. The NYX glitter. I'm just covering that other shade though that I just put on. Like it's kind of silly. Maybe I'll put that on my lower lash line actually. I do like this palette though. I think it's a really beautiful neutral palette, and if you just want to do neutral looks, it's perfect. But then you do have the option to go into special shades if you can get away with it or want to. But yeah, I do like the formula and the quality of everything else. All right, then we're gonna go into this darker purple, and I'm gonna put this here. Okay, like that. Next up, go into the dark matte, and I'll just put it here, deepen out the outer V just a little bit more. Okay, and then go into the final one, which will be this one, right? Because I've done everything else. Yes, this is such a basic look. So basic. Maybe on the highlighter, like depending on which highlighter we roll in, maybe I will be able to zhuzh it up. That's how we'll get away with it. That's how we'll get away with it. So that is most of the look for the eyes. I think I am going to go into this shade because it's kind of lost. So we're going to go back into that one. We're just going to put it underneath just so we can actually use it. It's slightly visible. We'll see what we get with the highlighter. Hopefully we get something that will work. I feel like we could go with any color blush, honestly. This is powder. Why did I go? No. Why did I click on powder? I'm pretty sure I clicked blush. Okay, there we go, blush. So let's see. Well, we got Essence Liquid Mauve. Okay, so, all right, so I don't know what the real color is, but this is what it is. This is the Baby Got Blush from Essence, and it is more of the mauvey shade. So that's how I've written it. So we're gonna go in with this one. I think this will work for sure. It's one of these poofy things, and we're just gonna put a little bit here. I don't feel like these are super pigmented, so I can be a little bit loose, I think, with putting it on. It's not that mauvey, but compared to the others that I have, I feel like the packaging is more mauvey, but it's still a pretty, more of a like a peachy color, I think. Pinky peach. But it's very pretty. I like it. Matches my nose. Right? Okay, so now what we want to do, let's do highlighter. Let's see what we get. I'm excited. Doesn't matter what highlighter, it will be good. So it's the Ofra All Light. Okay, so this is it, highlighter, and it's one of these. So it's not going to do too much to the eyes, but I do think that we can just add a little bit more. And then obviously we can use this on our face as well. So let's see. Okay, let's do face first. So I'm actually just going to go into like more of these two over here, and I'm going to go here. Whoa, very, very shiny. You don't need a lot. I think I'm going to go into this one right here and just do a little bit right on the top. Just have that pop a little bit more, and then I think maybe we'll go in with the pink for a little bit of something here. It's not adding that much, honestly. I felt like any highlighter would have been alright, but this one is not the one I would have picked. Okay, now let's do powder. See what we get. I haven't been powdering my face all that much, but we'll do a little bit. So we're gonna go with the NYX HD Chromatic. Okay, it's definitely more of an illuminating powder. So it could be used as somewhat of a highlighter, but not really. But you can see there's a little bit of a pink shift to it. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Definitely not gonna do under my eyes with it, but just so my whole face is quite illuminating. I do like this, actually. It's pretty. All right, so we're just gonna do a number generator for my mascaras. I'm gonna do 1 out of 3, and let's just pick what it's going to be. Number 2, which will be the middle one. This one is almost done. I've actually not been using it all too much. The Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara, and I've been using it for so long. It's pretty empty. Okay, I think finally it's time for lips. So normally I just ask a yes and no question because I have not written out all of my lip products in here. It just would take too long, and I just don't want to do that. So I'm gonna just say, is it gonna be a lip tint? And we'll find out. No, it will not be a lip tint, okay? Am I gonna use a lip liner? Yes, we'll use a lip liner. Will it be a lipstick? So if it's not a lipstick, then we'll use lip gloss. It's a lipstick. So lipstick and lip liner. All right, will it be a red lipstick? I don't know if anyone likes this. Yes. Okay, so I do consider like these lip pens more as like lipsticks. So in that case, I have 4 lipsticks that I can pull from. So we'll just go like this. We'll do a number generator again. So we'll do 1 out of 4. And then we will click the button to do it. 1. Oh, is this 1 or is this 1? Okay. I think I would go 1 like that. Let's do it again. I'll go like this. I'll go this way. All right, so we'll do 1 out of 4. We'll do it again because I don't mind that. 2. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one instead. So this is the Powder Luxe Intense Pigment lipstick. This is actually from Primark, but it's like my favorite lipstick. It is so divine. I don't know what they did to make this so wonderful, but it is such a beautiful red, and I just really, really love it. So. Oh, wait, wasn't I supposed to do lip liner? I'm supposed to do lip liner. Wait, hold on. Okay, so to make it make sense, I'm going to include 2 of my red lip liners and then 3 of my more nude brown ones, because those are the only ones that are really gonna go with red lipstick. So we're gonna do 1 out of 5, and again, we're gonna do 1 here and then 5 over there. Okay, so number 2, which will be this one right here. So this is the Essence 8-Hour Matte. So this works perfectly. We'll do, I wouldn't have minded a nude, to be honest, but it's more of, they're not the same red. This one has a lot more blue tone pink to it, I think. Okay, now we'll go in with my lipstick now. You can see they're slightly different reds. Yeah, that lip liner looks so pink compared to this red. I much prefer the lipstick color. It's the only way you're gonna zhuzh up this makeup look. It's gonna be with a red lip. So I personally love red lipstick with neutral looks. I mean, who doesn't? But I think in the summertime as well, I think it looks very, very cool. So I'm actually loving this. I was a little bummed out that we got such a neutral palette, and also I didn't get any of the special shades in that palette, which was such a shame. But I'm glad that we went with red. I mean, that's why I asked, is it going to be a red? Because I had a 50% chance it would be. So I was a little bit sneaky there. But I'm trying to go for a win here, right? I'm trying to end up with some decent makeup. Anyway, this is what the eyes look like up close. Yeah, I mean, pretty neutral, very basic. Can't really go wrong with that at all. I'm happy with everything else that was picked, quite honestly. I think, I don't know, I just love my collection that much? And I just like, yeah, I like the products in my collection. There's not that many products that I have left in my collection that I hate, which I'm really, really happy about. I know some people gave me some criticism of my last declutter series because I think I didn't declutter enough for people's liking. It wasn't like interesting enough because I didn't get rid of like 20, 30, 40% of my makeup collection. But I just got rid of items that I wanted to get rid of personally. Like, I'm not made of money. I don't get free products, so I do spend my money on all of these items. And so I can't be decluttering half of my collection every few months. It just doesn't make any sense. And I really like that I feel like I have a curated collection, even though it's much bigger than it needs to be. I really am at the point where I really do enjoy everything in my collection. And there's obviously items that I like better than others. That's always going to happen. But I think for the most part, if I can work on anything, if I can use anything in my collection and make it work for me, then that is good. So yeah, I like this look. It's very summery for me. I really do like a red lip, like I said, with neutral, and I think this is perfect for the summer. But yeah, I'm loving this, loving it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Let me know if you still want me to do these videos. I do like to do them, but I am noticing that a lot of my videos are getting less and less views. So clearly I'm doing something wrong and you guys are not enjoying my videos. So just let me know what I can do differently and I will try my best. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.